Hey y'all, it's Monday for the new week, so I did not film any footage all week, so I'm gonna do it now and edit this video, put it together, and upload it to YouTube. So, anyways, last Monday and Tuesday, as usual, was my weekend, so I didn't really do much. I played my Xbox, I think, pretty much. Yeah, so I've been playing that new Alchemy game that I been working on. I'm already 42 hours into it, something like that. Anyways, and there's still some stuff I got to do. I don't know. I think I'm getting close to the ending, but I could be wrong. Anyways, I did do my writing on Monday, so I added about 500 words on Monday to this new story. Sometime that I'll publish this year, hopefully, or maybe next year. I don't know. I'll publish it, but I just don't know when. And Tuesday, I just really wasn't feeling it, so I really didn't do anything on Tuesday. I didn't do any writing. I skipped it and just pretty much vegged and played video games most of the day. I needed a break. So that was the start of my weekend. So that's probably why there's only like one clip for my writing, because I didn't do any on Tuesday. Oh, I forgot to add for thoughts for that. Yeah, stupid ADD brain. Anyways, I'm gonna get the hopefully in the next like maybe tomorrow or next week because I don't have much plans next week. Get this other third story self edited and probably send it off to the editor. All three of them. I got to talk to her. Actually, I should message her after I get through this because it'll be on my plan. So, things are coming together, but it's just taking me a while because I want to finish paying off these taxes. I still owe about 200 and something on the credit card that I had to pay to the accountant. And New York still hasn't given me my refund, so I was kind of hoping the accountant said 3 weeks, but it's been more than that, and New York just hasn't given me my money back. So I was going to use that for my editing because it was about $100, and but we'll see what happens. I probably could start sending these off to the editor though, so I'm getting closer to getting something published this year. I just don't know how many of them I'll get done, but at least I have a backlog for next time. So Wednesday I went out and started my deliveries again because I needed to save up and make some money. Got a couple bills to pay. Like I said, I got to pay this credit card off. And I'm still trying to pay off the gas money that I used when I was exploring the New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. I'll probably pay that off this week. Anyways, I made about $50 to start for a Wednesday, which was pretty good. Most of it came on DoorDash, and then I hit like a $9 order I took on Uber just to get me to the $50. So it was the start of the week. And after that, I came back and played a little bit more of my video game, did my writing, and that was pretty much it for the day for me. I have my schedule, so, and I try to get through all my tasks for the day. Otherwise, my businesses and what have you will never get done. So, you can see my clip for my rating. I don't know, it's over there or it's over there. I don't know. I point to it all the time, but it's at the end of this part of the video. So, and other than that, that was pretty much it. So I just, went to work as usual. How exciting. I don't know what was going on with DoorDash for Thursday, but I only made 28 hours in DoorDash. Luckily, I turned on Grubhub because I had an account on there. I don't use it that often because Grubhub is not as busy around here, but I know it still floats around and it still exists, and every so often I'll get something on there. The two orders that I got on Grubhub basically helped me get to the $50 I needed. So. I don't know. DoorDash on Thursday just was, it was just miserable. I wasn't getting any orders, or it was just ones that I won't take because I don't take, I don't drive all the way across the city. It takes too long. When you get those, orders that are like, 10 miles away, it's going to take me about 20 minutes to a half hour to get across the city and come back. So I don't really go that far. I tried to stay around a certain area, basically like 5 to 10 minutes from that area, because that's where all the restaurants are in this part of the city. So I don't drive that far. I know probably should do that, but it's just not really worth the mileage and my time. So it's, it is what it is. And after that, I came back and did my writing and played a little bit more of my video game because I'm trying to get through that. So Friday picked up. It was pretty good. I did 58 hours. I'll take it. So that got me to about 150 ish for the week. So. And it was the last day of my writing, so I didn't reach my 2,000 words. Just a little bit over 2,000. Sometimes I hit more than that, but this week I just wasn't really feeling it. And I'm not quite sure where the story's going yet, but I'm starting to get some ideas. So I'm about let's see, about almost 6,000 words into this story already. So it's pretty much almost a quarter written. Probably cap it out about 18 to 20,000 words as usual. I don't really write long stories for these ones. They tend to be short stories, and I sell them cheaper than the rest of my stories. So, and I think this is going to be the last one for this, but like I said, I don't know. Maybe they'll surprise me and come up with something else. So I'm moving along on it. I just probably got about a month, 2 months maybe before I finish this. I don't know. We'll see. And the rest of the day was just gaming. So yeah. Saturday was a busy day. 60 bucks. That's about normal for me for the amount of time that I go out. Had a nice shopping order, so a quarter that came from a shopping order. Most of actually my orders lately are shopping. I'm gonna move this back a little bit, and I got to about close to my 200. Actually, I think no, I was over 200 by Saturday. So anything that I did later for Sunday was gonna be bonus. And that was, I didn't really do any writing because it was the weekend, technical weekend, even though it's not my weekend. My weekend doesn't start till today, which is Monday. But oh, and I posted the rest of my pictures for the Badlands. I don't know why my Canon camera separated those because when I took them all on the same day. But for some reason, it split them up from the 12th and the 13th of August. But it's okay. I'm kind of glad it did because it allowed me to post as a group instead of trying to do like two different posts. And I really enjoyed the Badlands. When it gets a little bit warmer and I head out back west, I'll probably stop there on the way out because it'll be on the way to the Tetons again and to the East Coast. I don't go through the middle of the country in the middle of when it gets warmer. I try to stay up north because the temperatures are better. And we'll see if I stop there again this year or not. I probably won't go to the park, but there's a spot you can camp where nobody will disturb you and you're out in nature. So, but you're just gonna have to listen to the wind because you hear the wind all the time. And other than that, Saturday was just playing a little bit more of my video game. I have been thinking because somebody said I should post some video game clips. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I've been thinking about it, and I do play quite a few video games. So it might be something to break up my content with because I keep posting the same stuff. My end of the day, how was your day, and then my writing posts and my pictures at the end of on Saturday, but. I might start throwing some gaming clips up there. We'll see. I don't know. I don't really want to be known for my gaming clips, but I'll think about it. And to wrap this up for Sunday, I went out and just, my normal delivery. So I stayed out a little later. I usually end my day around noon, but I stayed out to 1 just to make a little bit extra money. So I finished the week with about $270. Yesterday, I made about 44 more of it. So it's not too bad. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to make for the week, but I'll take 270. I was hoping to get to 3, but, so that was pretty much it for the week. Gotta put this together and, upload it. So, and that's about all I got to say, I guess. So I will probably see you next week. And have a good one.